Hey guys, today we have the very common F13 and F12 error on the Miele dishwasher. It just means that it's time to replace the fill valve. Here's another model. We can see that same error, the F13. So it does happen very commonly. This is what the Miele fill valve looks like. It's pretty expensive, usually about $180 to $260. And here's the valve we're going to use. It's a generic one that's only about $20 to $40. And here's the valve underneath the sink. So we turned off the power and we turned off the water, and now we're going to remove the compression fitting on the old valve. Just spin that off. Use a wrench to loosen it, and then just take it off. Again, make sure you've turned off the water. And we got a little towel down there to catch water that might come out. I'm gonna run the... Hey guys, can you take just a second to click on the subscription link below? It really helps our channel, and also the bell notification, so every time we make a new video, we can send it right to you. We make a new video about once every week. Really appreciate that, and if you give us a thumbs up, it'd be great. Thank you. Fill line into this little jar just to make sure there's no sediment. So I'm going to run some clear water just to make sure there's nothing caught in this hose. So that water looks great. And now we're going to do the procedure. We're going to pull this old fill valve out toward us. Usually they give you a pretty long line here from Miele, and we use a screwdriver to pry off the old case. Here's a close-up. Just have to pry in a couple of spots with a standard head screwdriver. You can get that case off. Now I'm going to take this plastic hose and pull it back. I'm going to use some vice grips to kind of keep it back about probably 1.5 feet. Give me some room to work. Then I'll use pliers to move this hose clamp back about 10 inches and make sure it's unplugged. And I'm going to use my dikes to cut the wire connector right here near the solenoids, and I'll pull that through, and that's going to be the power that I'll use to power up the new fill valve. I'm going to measure probably about 8 inches away, and I'll cut through the tube using my diagonal pliers or dikes. I'll snip through that tube. You can use a razor knife too. And here's the old one. Again, Miele wants about $200 something for that. This is on a different Miele dishwasher. I'm removing that hose clamp that was on the old valve. So I'm just going to use some pliers to squeeze in, pull that off because I need to reuse it. I'm going to put it now onto the hose, and then I'm going to get my power connectors ready. I'm going to strip back about 1/4 inch of wire from the white wire and the black wire. Then I'll twist them to get the wires nice and tight. I'll put on a spade connector. We have a link below for that. I'll crimp it on. That's going to allow me to get power to the new generic valve. Get that crimp nice and tight. I'll repeat that on the white wire. On the black wire, the hot lead. Same thing. I'll put the spade connector on. Make sure it's crimped really good. There we go. And now I've got the brass elbow connected to the new valve. We'll put a link in the description below for the brass elbow. And I'm putting the compression fitting from the fill hose back on to the elbow. I'm going to put the hose on now. I'm going to just push that over the new valve. And then I'll grab that hose clamp. So I've got both spade connectors on. So I put those on to the new fill valve. I've got my water line, I've got the power. Now I can loosen the vice grips and bring the tube back where it was. That kind of protects the power wire. And next I want to put the brass elbow in. So I put some Teflon tape around it so I get a watertight connection. And I put that on by hand, and then I use a wrench to get it a little bit tighter. So Probably got to do about 3 more turns once you get it with the wrench. And that should give you a good watertight connection. And then I'll put electrical tape over the metal parts of those 2 spade conductors so that they won't touch anything metal underneath the sink. I've got my compression fitting back on there from the water coming from the house, and I used a couple of screws to secure the fill valve up against the wall underneath the sink, and then we're just going to test it out. So this is the Miele dishwasher, so it's got water coming in fine now. The water level should reach up to the bottom of the triple filter white handle. Then you know you've got the right amount of water coming in. So this one looks great. So the procedure worked really good. It only takes about probably 20 minutes to 30 minutes. And you'll save almost $200. So I'm just testing it here. I press the button until it flashes, and then I press it one more time, and that'll make it reset and drain all the water out. And then I'll start it up and just make sure that it's filling correctly. So that's the correct noise that we should hear. And this will work for almost all Miele dishwashers regardless of the model.
Thanks so much for watching our video. Please leave any comments or questions in the comment section below. We really appreciate that. We have a really nice video coming up for you right here that I think you'll enjoy. Very similar, dealing with appliance repair. So thanks again for watching our video.